You know, Jordan Peele. I gotta say, brother, you are on the pioneer's verge. Okay? You have immense talent with your comedy, and it's showing that you have immense talent to go outside of your norm for that comedy. And trying to grasp a genre like horror is, dare I say it, brave and bold. Really, really bold. But there's also some things you have to learn in the process of getting there and getting back. And Us, I think, is going to be a real big learning curve for you. Now, let's just go back for a little bit. I guess the obvious question is, where have I been? Well, let's get through this review first, and then we'll see what's going on with the lives and times of Mr. Midnight. But on the topic of Us, the brand new horror movie by Jordan Peele starring Lupita Nyong'o. Okay, she is the driving force behind this movie. Now let's go into a little bit of a plot point. Now, you saw the trailers. Everyone has seen the trailers. The trailers were edited beautifully. I have nothing against the trailers. The trailers were fantastic. They gave me nightmares. The way that they did the face warping with no face warping, it was fantastic. And I can't begin to stop with the compliments with the trailers and how they were cut. And this really made me happy. I was like, this is going to be the horror movie of the century. It's going to be amazing. I'm not going to walk out of the theater disappointed. And to a degree, I didn't walk out of the theater disappointed. I just got back from seeing this movie. So in a way, I didn't walk out of the theater feeling disappointed, but what I did walk out of the theater feeling was very deflated. I'm not going to give any spoilers away. Not going to give any spoilers away. Now, if you guys want a spoiler video, I know it's been a while since I've been on here, so this is the first video in like 6 months. Sorry about that, guys, but if you want a spoiler video, just throw it in the comments section below. You guys know what to do. So it starts out very slow. The slow burn builds the anxiety in a horror movie. And the way that he did it, the way that it was edited, the way that things happened was brilliant. Now, I'm not going to say that there weren't parts of this movie that were absolutely brilliant, because there were. There were parts in this movie that made me look, oh, that's a really nice way to do that there, Mr. Peele. But, and I guess this movie suffers from, if you've seen it before, you've seen it 1,000 times. And he tried to be a little bit M. Night Shyamalan with it, and I respect that. I really do. The Sixth Sense was one of the greatest horror movies of all time, with one of the greatest twists on the face of the planet. No one's ever going to match the twist on the end of that movie. And you almost did it. You almost did it. But sticking the first act is great in a horror movie. Sticking the second act with the climax, that is very important. But what you have to know is your plot. If you don't have your plot down and it's not as fluid as you think it is, it's going to confuse your audience. And I think that's what this one's going to suffer from the most, is a confused audience at the end. And how did these doppelgangers get onto their property? How do they find each other? How do these things happen? And again, I can't go into a lot because it's spoiler territory, so I don't want to do that to you guys. But on and all, yes, I did walk out of the theater feeling a little bit deflated. Well, I have to see the movie again in order to really concentrate on it, because the first viewing is always, that build up, that excitement, and then you go back and watch it the second time, and you see the flaws, you see what could have been done better, you see what could have been taken out. And I think, on the subject of being taken out, I think that's what this movie suffers from, honestly, is the editing. So in the physical media release or the digital release, because as we know, physical media is probably going right out the window. I think if you have an extended version, or at least an extensive catalog of deleted scenes that didn't make the movie, I think that'll make a little bit more sense. But I think that's what this movie suffers from the greatest is poor editing and poor choices in what was put into the movie. Release an extended version, guys. You're gonna wish that you had in the theaters, and it's gonna make you more money in the end. But if I had to throw a rating at this movie, I would have to give it, and we're gonna go with my rating system from 6 months ago, because let's face it, that's as creative as I can get. We're gonna have to go with a half moon. All right, so we're gonna go with a half moon. Half moon, half one of these. Oh, it lights up. Yay, half of this. Woo. So, yeah, oh, it lights up again. And, yeah, so half moon. If you want to go see this, okay, yeah, fine. Pay your money, go see it in theaters. Is it a good horror date night movie with the third or fourth date? Yeah. Don't go take your kids to it. They're going to have nightmares for a while, and they're going to think the mirror's after them when they brush their teeth. You don't need that kind of therapy on your hands. But other than that, if you want to spend your money on this movie, go have a good night out. If you want to buy it on Blu-ray, I'd probably avoid that. Again, the physical media, it looks like that's going out the window. Could be a few years, but if you want to buy it on digital, I'd buy it on digital, or at least rent it on digital for, a night in. So that's my opinion. You heard it right here on Midnight's Premiere. Before my classic outro, I will say this. I'm sorry I haven't been around on the channel, guys. I know a lot of you have stuck with me from day one, and I still have some of the same subscribers, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But life in a huge way happened. I adopted a son. His name is Alfred. He's not really my son, but we turn his lights on every morning, and he's amazing. He's a quiet Halloween ghoul. We love him. And what I mean by we is my lovely girlfriend moved in with me just recently, and she's very happy here. So that's been kind of taking my time up. I've been trying to go back to going to a little bit of classes here and there, but I really felt like this should have been a movie where I reviewed it. I felt like you guys needed to know my opinion. I just got back from the movie theater, and I really had to put this up because it did confuse me a little bit. It did leave me a little bit on a sour note. So, but I will be trying my hardest to bring you, my loyal fans of Midnight's Premiere, a video with more content. I will be trying to put more videos out as I watch them in the theaters, and again, life happened, folks. So again, if you liked what you see here, you want to see more, don't hesitate, click that little like button. Sharing is caring, folks. That means all the way through all of your social media, which means Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all of my links will be down below in the comments section and description section. Make sure to click that subscribe button and the little bell so you know when new videos come out from me, Midnight. So that's my review on us. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.